to have like the echo blasting right when I started. Usually I have to keep that as a whatchamacallit, as a more of a trigger effect. But great to see you, Reese. Hope you're doing wonderful, my friend. Oliver, bonjour from France. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Yeah, Salma, I would love to say hi there in Egyptian. Can you write that out for me? How do you say hello in Egyptian? I have no idea how to say anything in Egyptian, actually. Of course, Alex, it doesn't matter. I don't have an Alexa in my office, so there's no worry of, it becoming, like triggering an Alexa response. I don't have an Alexa in here, so you're safe. You're safe for now. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to our happy little Thursday, broadcasting to you live from a sunny place, a sunny spot down here in Southern California. Hope you're doing good as well, Reese. Hope your summer's going good. Hope everybody is starting to find their summer groove. I believe today, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Today is officially the first day of summer, is it not? Today is officially the longest day of the year. And yeah, air hugs. No worries, Jess. Hey, Pushy, good to see you, bud. Jess, you take care. All right. Hopefully you hang in there, okay? And in Egypt we say Itzayak. Salma, am I saying that in Egyptian? Itzayak. Hello. Itzayak. Itzayak. I hope I'm saying that sort of correctly. Itzayak. Amazing. And of course, our friend Glenn Boylan, which is one of the most Irish sounding names I could ever possibly imagine. Glenn Boyan. I mean, that's right up there with like Seamus O'Malley is like the most Irish sounding name you could possibly have. Glenn Boylan. Frosty Flo, I'm doing wonderful, thank you. It's been a really good day. Southern Maine. By the way, there's no such thing as Egyptian. Like, oh, you speak Arabic. Oh, interesting. For some reason, Salma, I thought Egypt had their own dialect or something like Arabic, but different. I don't know why I thought that. It shows my ignorance. Apologize. But either way, Itzayak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. In Arabic. Klostish, Kevin Tobis, Klostish. Southern Man, Gemma's Journey, Jeremiah from the UK, Grief Roleplay. Oh, you lost your grandma. I'm so sorry to hear that, Gemma. Grandmothers are wonderful and beautiful things, and tragically, Alex from Washington. Hey, I went to Alexa. I went to University of Washington myself. I have a very fond memory of Seattle, Washington. Had a good time up there. But yeah, only finished work, so not time to chill. Nice, Glenn, nice. Maya, always a pleasure to see you. My emoji communicating friend. I do appreciate you. We do have a dialect, right? But it's Arabic. Well, kind of. Well, there you go. See, so Salma, we were both right. It's Arabic with a twist, with an Egyptian twist. Arabic with a twist. I wonder, though, genuine question. Charlotte from South Africa, that's amazing. So that's amazing. That's awesome from South. Thank you so much, Charlotte. From are you representing, Joburg, Cape Town, perhaps Pretoria? Curious whereabouts in South Africa you're coming from, Durban, maybe. You're welcome. serious in 1 second, Mox. The problem is, Binky had never seen, probably still has not seen Super Troopers, and so was not in the loop the other day, and was feeling a bit left out about all the jokes that were going over her head. Those are all the references going over Binky's head. And she got a bit shirty with me. She got a bit shirty. Didn't appreciate it. And Charlotte representing Durban, that's awesome. That's so great. And that's because it was hilarious. And if you had seen Super Troopers, you would have thought it was hilarious as well. But because you're uncultured, you didn't get the jokes. Angela got the jokes. Reese, you would have got the jokes. It was hilarious. But we're moving on. So we got to do the name trace for our friend Mox, aka Pushi. Mox, Sri Lanka, get out. Ramatha, that's amazing. Get out. That's awesome. Representing Sri Lanka. Ah, so cool. Alright, first we gotta do a name trace for our friend Mox, aka Pushi, and then we'll do other things. Let's do a little name trace, a little ASMR for our friend. And a reminder, if you all are on YouTube and you're wondering what these like redemptions are, you know what I need to do? I need to get new. See my ear cup, how it's like deteriorating. So whenever I get done doing a live stream, I always have like little flecks of my ear cup on my ears. Anyway, alright, name trace, we'll do a little ASMR. Oh, I was saying, so if you're on YouTube and you're wondering why am I doing this redemption, if you watch me on Twitch, there's things called channel points. So as you're watching on Twitch, you build up channel points, and then you can redeem channel points for trigger requests, things like that. So that's what we're talking about. So if you want to watch over on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, you're welcome to. Whatever you want to do, it really doesn't matter. I think Twitch is slightly more interactive, but if you watch on YouTube, it doesn't matter. I just want to let kick Streamlabs, you got it, Bings. I just want to let you know so people on YouTube aren't going like, what the heck is he talking about? That's what we're doing. And see, some you're starting your exams. That's awesome. Hang on, I gotta give my excuse me. Gotta give my little bump here to YouTube. Let's go to Streamlabs. Streamlabs. And no, Streamlabs, please. STREA. Streamlabs. Why are you not going to Streamlabs? Why is it being weird? Why is it being weird? Come here, Streamlabs. Quit punking me. Make me log in with Twitch, you donkey. It's because I just rebooted my computer. Here we go. Okay, logging in, and CloudBot, and activate CloudBot. Okay, Binky, try it now. Binky. The CloudBot should be. Wait. Try it now. There it goes. Okay. Just getting my every time you reboot, you gotta like reset some stuff. Alright, Mox. And Guido Abundan. this normally, my friend. This is not my normal speaking voice. And you should hear less of that in future videos. I have recently changed my lifestyle a bit, and it should improve my vocal quality. So you should be hearing less of that in future videos, my friend. Alright. Mox, aka Pushy. Thank you for the follow in Salvador. Thank you for the follow over on the Twitch is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. And yes, Angela, yes, I'm finally stopping eating fish bones. So that really, we should hear an instant improvement. I'm also going to stop chewing on glass. But the problem is I really enjoy chewing on glass. So hopefully my lack of eating fish bones, chewing on glass, and having like teaspoons of sand. I know, no glass summer, a no sand summer. It's gonna be hard, but these are the kinds of sacrifices that I make for you. I'm willing to make these kinds of sacrifices, and hopefully, overall, you will hear no way, Glenn, we lost Donald Sutherland. Oh, that's a bummer. I was a big fan. Of Donald Sutherland. Rest in peace, my friend. Great actor. Hey, Kat, good to see you. Welcome, Kat. And, hey there, Rourke. Always a pleasure. Ramatha, of course I know what Sri Lanka is. In fact, a good friend of mine, back in the day, she was Sri Lankan, formerly Ceylon, I believe it was called, before they gained their independence. Neat little country, Sri Lanka. I've not had a chance to visit, but I am aware of its existence. Although, I'm not gonna lie, hey Discord Kate, if I had a globe with no names on the globe, and you said just political maps but no names, and you said point to Sri Lanka, I think I would get within like 500 miles. I would like to think I would point to within like 500 miles, but I don't guarantee that. There's definitely a chance that I would be off by like several thousand miles, and for that I apologize. My knowledge of geography, well, I think it's better than many. It is not, in fact, perfect, but I do like maps. In fact, you know what's funny? Raise your hand out here. Raise your hand if you like looking at maps. Why? I don't think I'm alone. Like, I find looking at maps, like, weirdly cool. Like, I'll just sit there. Ceylon, oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, Ceylon. Just below British. see, Ramatha, I would have guessed more like in the South Pacific. I wouldn't have guessed like in the Indian Ocean. I would have guessed closer over to like Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam. So I would have been wrong. So there you go. See, GeoGuessr, right? Yeah, like maps are cool. And Lenin, Caruso. Now let's do a little stretch. Let's do a little stretch here. Nice little stretch. Dude, the street view is amazing. So I remember, fun little story. I was reading, when I was first reading my dad's book series, Jeremy's Run. This is like a decade ago when it was first being published. And I remember, and I was reading it to like proofread it. I was one of the very first people that got the chance to read my dad's book for obvious reasons. And it was based off of like Los Angeles, and like again, it was, the characters were kind of loosely based on me and some friends of mine, loosely based. Okay, and hey, Oliver, good to see you, bud. Like loosely based, representing AJ from Istanbul. Wow, amazing. Thanks, Vibrant. I'm not sure what DJ that on this mic. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, the thing is, I could go on Google Maps as I was reading about where the characters were going, because my dad was he was being very accurate on the streets and stuff. So I'd go on the street view, and I was reading the book and looking at a map and like going along their route, and I was able to actually find like the house that he was using as like one of the places. I think it's in book 3. I think it was in book 3. And in either book 2 or book 3, I think it was in book 3. But I was able to follow along on Google Maps as I was reading, and then finding like where the group was, and like what monuments they were looking at. And another cool thing, like when I was no, Sean, I actually don't gamble. Very rarely. I'm not a gambler, and gambling is a great way to lose money. Oh, Ramatha, I'm sure that'd be awesome. Hey, happy birthday, Curtis, on July 5th. Congrats, bud. But it was really fun to follow along. And I remember there's a really neat building in Los Angeles. It's the Department of Water and Power building. It's called the why am I blanking on it? It's a weird building in downtown LA. It's like pretty close to Skid Row, and it has like every floor has like its own terrace. Why am I blanking on the name of this building? But I remember my dad wanted some like boots on the ground reconnaissance of this building for the book. And I remember walking around, I was like taking pictures and like, and I wanted to get inside the building. And I think, if I recall, I put on, no, I'm not LDS. I put on a suit, and I was like in my late 20s at the time, and I put on a suit, and I just kind of acted like I knew what I was doing, and I walked in the building and walked over to an elevator and just clicked on the elevator and went to the top floor, and it was like there was this cool like observation deck up there, and I remember just like being like, whoa, I can't believe that this building is like so cool. But what's neat though is like so much of that ended up in the book. It was really fun. Anyway, now I kind of want to reread Jeremy's Run. It's been a long time. A reluctant phone call. It does, Angela. It does look like a radiator. It's called the Ferraro Building. I just got it. The Ferraro Building. Yes, the Bunker Hill right on Hope Street. Yeah, the Ferraro Building is like one of the main places of action, and I believe it's book 3 of Jeremy's Run. It's kind of fun. I need to do a reluctant phone call. All right, I'll do a reluctant phone call here. And Kule Ngulube. I hope I'm saying your name right. Kule Ngulube. I may be butchering your name, and if I am, I'm very sorry, but awesome representing South Africa. Munch asks, and Hooplak, I already answered your question. Yes, I know people. A lot of my family is LDS, but I'm not. Paul Blasco, name's familiar. Do I play any instruments? Yeah, play a little organ, a little piano, guitar, some drums. Those are the main instruments. Didgeridoo. Those are the main instruments that I play. Makapak, I believe that is Scotland. Is that what the Scottish flag, Joe? I'm not sure what the blue with the white X on it is. Anyway, we'll talk about that some in a second. I thought of something really cool about relaxation and philosophy. But first, a reluctant phone call. It goes something like this. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Hang on a second. Just wait. Yeah, no way. No, it's fine. Just doing like some live streaming. Yeah, I'm on Twitch and you. Shh. Hey, calm down. I'm on the phone. Just relax for a second, okay? You're gonna be fine. You can just wait. All right, just be patient. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of people. Like 85 right now. I know, it's wild. Dude, all over the world. No, there's people like from South Africa, Sri Lanka, Scotland, Germany, France, England, of course, America, Spain. Like, yeah, it's really cool, man. I know. Shh, hang on. Just calm down, okay? I'll be with you in a minute. You need to work on your patience, okay? Shh. Relax. Just relax. Alright? Yeah, no, they got funny names, man. Hooplaka. I know, like Hooplaka. No, people, you know what's funny though? People get like mad when I don't say their name right. Like they have some goofy spelling of like, yeah, exactly. And then like when I don't spell it, when I don't say their name right, they're like, you said my name wrong, bro. Shh. Hey, calm yourself. Just chill. I know it's ridiculous. No, people like to complain. It's the reason language was invented. To whine. To whinge about something. This isn't the way I want it to be. This isn't they're not doing the thing I want them to do. I know. Hang on a sec. Shh. Calm down. I'll be right with you. Thank you. Yeah, no, people are crazy. No, but it's really wild, though. I know, right? Dude, it's so fun. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? I should get back to him. All right. Yeah, well, I'll give you a ring. Do you want to do lunch tomorrow? Like, ooh, you want to do barbecue tomorrow? Usual spot. Yeah, let's get barbecue tomorrow. Cool. Awesome. All right, awesome. Cool. Yeah. All right, get you on the is known as a reluctant phone call trigger. Thank you, Angel. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Angel. And, Paul, you're the greatest ASM artist ever. I doubt that, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I think 1890 shaving a haircut is about the best you could ever do. I could definitely do that accent again. I like doing. I'm kind of like obsessed. And hey, Marta, great to see you. Good to see you, Marta. I'm kind of obsessed with like that period of time in the 1800s, between like 1850 to like 1890. It's like there was just such a like that's only 40 years, right? It's literally basically as long as I've been on this earth, right? Like 40 years. And like, but that time period from like 1850 to 1890, I am just so fascinated with, and it occurs to me as like such a longer period in history than it actually was. You know what I mean? I think the reason I feel that way is because it was like so much of the history of the United States and like westward expansion happened in that kind of weird window of 40 years. And there's still so many, like, if you go out into the West, there's still so many like abandoned mines, mining towns, buildings, weird roads and stuff, and like artifacts that are still there. And it's like this kind of like living museum of history. But what's weird, what's really trippy to me, is that I'm realizing that like that history is going away in the time that I've been alive. The time marches on, right? And the sun is completely brutal. You know, UV light is just constantly pounding those things out in the West. It is just the wood, you know, everything is being blasted with UV because it's so hot and sunny, and like all those old wooden structures are getting worse and worse and worse. You know, even since like my childhood, they've deteriorated significantly. And that's one thing I really love about being out in California, is if you go north of LA, if you go north like 4 hours up into Lone Pine, Independence, Bishop, and you head up north, like you get into like, it is like the wild emptiness very quickly. Like you get out into like the weird empty West very fast. And that's the thing, Angela. So my wife and I, back when we first got our first minivan, like what is that, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Independence is ghetto. It's kind of funky though, it's neat. It's just like a little town. I wouldn't call it ghetto, it's just like a weird little town. We drove our minivan south to go explore. We had done like one weekend, we went up north and we went up toward Independence, Lone Pine, and like we had this really fun day trip adventure of just heading north in the minivan with Lucy and like just exploring cool weird roads, and like it was really fun. And we thought, hey, let's do that again, but go south. Like you're saying, Angela, like let's go south down to, Chula Vista. So we went south, and we first headed down to oh, come on, what's the place? It's the religious place. It's that weird town, and it had that guy who built up like all like the like paper mache. You know what I'm talking about? The Salton Sea. But there's this famous. It was in the movie. Into the Wild. It was in the movie Into the Wild. And then anyway, that place, we went there and visited there, but what we discovered was when you head south, it is just like between LA and San Diego, it is just, you can kind of get into like the wild, but there's so many people, like we couldn't get away, like we were looking. Yeah, Marta, it's that, and there's a name for it. It's by the Salton Sea, and it's just like this funky avant-garde, and it's like, you know, Jesus loves you, and it's like this is like super Salvation Mountain. Angela, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Salvation Mountain. And it's not a mountain, it's like a little hill, but it's really cool. And after the movie, it kind of blew up. But it's like this like funky, weird place, man. And it's like kind of outlaw, and like there's like it's weird. It's a weird place, but it's cool, funky. Anyway, we drove down there, and then we were gonna go and try to find like an empty place to camp, you know, and just like sleep and find a cool empty place to camp. We drove 8 hours that day. We left LA. We started heading south. We went down to Salvation Mountain, and we then, after spending like an hour or two at Salvation Mountain, we kept heading south, and this guy driving and like going and just trying to find like a cool, like deserted area. We couldn't do it. And we're just like, what the heck, man? So the answer is head north. Like from LA, if you want to find like cool mining, abandony, kind of like weird, cool, funky stuff, you want to head north toward Bishop and toward like Death Valley. It's just so neat out there. I find it just completely engaging. There's just like neat ruins everywhere, and there's just, when I say ruins, it's like, you know, like mining ruins. Serena Artemis. Så Angela had family lived in Chula Vista, så där up in it. Wait, whoa, Angela, you're there, ended up in Tijuana as a teenager. So this would have been back in like, when you're there, I was a teenager in the 1970s. I can't imagine what would Tijuana be like in the 1970s. Strange place. Glad your father has survived, although, if I'm honest, perhaps in the 1960s. You know, interestingly enough, it's quite possible that in the 60s, Tijuana is probably like before all of the cartels and all of like the crazy drugs and all the violence that we have now down there. So I wonder if in the 1960s it was actually relatively safe. I have no idea. All I know is that I probably wouldn't go there now. It's super dangerous, especially for like a gringo like me. Probably super dangerous. Because yeah, the cartels are like crazy down there. And Paul Blasco Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm never in Shimmy Croy. I've seen Mahjong. I have never played Mahjong. Yeah, I can tell Hoopla my Scottish accent's a bit off right now because I'm talking about things in the American South, and so if I'm talking about like American South things, it's hard for me to stick in a Scottish accent talking about things when I'm hearing them in a Mexican accent in my mind. So I'll work on it here. And my favourite ASMR video I've made. That's hard to say. I don't know. Perhaps like maybe my Jokers. Maybe one of my Joker videos. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Isn't it too risky to double down? Weird question about blackjack. Isn't it too risky to double down against a 10? No. You double down if you have 10 against A if the dealer is showing an up card of a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. If the dealer is showing up to a 9, you double down on 10. You only don't double down on 10 if the dealer is showing a 10 or an ace. And you can double down on a 9 if the dealer is showing a 4, 5 or 6. Then you can double down on a 9. But anyway, actually Paul Blasco, I'm a massive fan of the band 21 Pilots. Fantastic band, super talented. Have I watched The Chosen? I believe so. Who's in it again? Pretty sure I've seen it. Pretty sure I've seen Chosen. It sounds super familiar, so I like to think I've seen it. Perhaps not, but I like to think. Not yet, Glenn. I have not been to the Las Vegas, the Dome, what do they call that thing? The Eye of Las Vegas or something. It looks amazing. The next time I go to Las Vegas, I am certainly going to go, and I really want to see the Sphere. That's the one. I really want to go to the Sphere. I'd love to see U2. Big fan of U2. I would go see them, and I really want to see there's like a history of the world IMAX experience that looks absolutely mind-blowing. I remember this one shot that I saw on the preview of like an elephant, and like the elephant like walks over your head on the camera, and I can only imagine sitting there and like hearing and watching like this elephant like walk over you would just be truly like viscerally stunning. So I would absolutely love to go to the Sphere. Just haven't been. Alright, no black. Do I ever play Uno? No. Let's see. Assigned Clancy City. Nice, Paul. I don't know. The album that I've heard a lot of songs from was the album of like Guns for Hands. Money. Kate. Nurse Kate. You cheeky wee monkey. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? What do I do with that? Kate. the song Stressed Out. For those on YouTube wondering why I'm having a minor freak out, it's just because somebody, Kate, just walked in and dropped 50 subs on my channel. 50. So basically, everybody who was watching on Twitch right now just got a free sub. And thank you, Kate. Thank you. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And thank you. Come here, Kate. Come here. Come here. Kate. Jeez Louise. Kate, thank you. You're too much. Come here. Come here. Come here, Kate. Come here. I appreciate you. Come here. Man, I'll tell you what, it's bananas. You are bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But thank you. Now, come here, Kate. Come here. Wow, that's too much. It's too much. My God. Jeez Louise. Wow. I don't even know. Okay, I'm just going to accept the gift. Acceptance. And I'm just going to say thank you. I appreciate you, Kate. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Very, 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 very much. Thank you. And yes, and so anyway, I just got this massive gift over on Twitch. Like, it's insane. Yeah, it's a cuckoo bananas gift. Like, what? What? Am I doing the math right in my head? I think I'm doing the math right in my head. Yeah, okay. Jeez Louise. Kate. Too much. Thank you. Anyway. Alright, we'll stretch it out, Angela. We'll stretch it out. Drink a little water. We're going to stretch it out. And I'll answer Selma's. I do think DNA is amazing. Some scratching sounds. Alright, we're just going to do some ASMR. We're going to do some ASMR. We're just going to chill and do some ASMR. Some nice relaxing sounds. I'll stretch. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Just some ASMR. Should I put on my headphones? Oh yeah. It's a bit sweaty. It's a bit warm in here today. It's a bit warm. It's a hot day here in Southern California, what can I tell you? That's life. Yes, Alma, I am in constant fascination with DNA, biology, what makes humans humans, our relationship with our primate ancestors. I love all that stuff. It's so interesting to me, deeply fascinating. And yes, who doesn't like rainbows? I love a good rainbow. They're amazing. Double rainbow, get out. Double rainbows are the best. And Spoika 666 ASMR is the hardest one. It depends, I suppose. You know, it depends. Thanking Viking Wheels Gaming, much appreciated. Thanks for the follow. Really nice of you. Yeah. Pomodorka, thank you very much. Spasiba. Spasiba. Привет, как дела, my friend? Привет, как дела? Thank you, Nita. We did a name trace with light from his balloon hands. Nice. I discovered ASMR through my wife's business partner. Eye contact game. Okay, this is a fun little game. It's a simple game. You are simply going to make eye contact with me for 5 seconds, and then we're going to make eye contact for 10 seconds. Alright? Should be pretty easy. And if it's not, it's totally okay. Just remember, this is an opportunity for you to practice. So if making eye contact for you is a little difficult, just remember, I can't actually see you. So if you just stare at your screen as I'm looking at you, know in your heart of hearts that I can't actually see you. Okay? Alright, here we go. Let's close our eyes here. Close our eyes. And 5 seconds of eye contact. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look away. Alright. Hopefully that was relatively easy. And now we're going to close our eyes again here. And we're going to do 10 seconds of eye contact. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look away. Hopefully you found that relatively easy. And if you didn't, just remember, it just takes practice. Alright? And remember, I can't actually see you. Alright, we're going to do a name trace with a light from Miss Balloon Hand. So, if you don't like light triggers, you're not going to enjoy this. If you do like visual light triggers, you might enjoy this a lot. Light trigger warning. salsa jar or something. I forget what that was. I think it was like an old salsa jar. Something like that. Yeah. What was this thing? I mean, it's obviously a mason jar. It has measurements on it, like 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups. But I'm pretty sure this was like tomato sauce or something. And then I just cleaned it up. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like tomato sauce. But yeah, it's just a mason jar. Twitch forced, yeah. And thank you very much, Carrie. Carrie Childress, I really do appreciate it. Maybe is the answer. The thing that I like about Homelander is that he's a complete sociopath. Kind of like the Joker. Like, Homelander is an absolute monster. And I kind of like that about his character. Kind of like the Joker. Where it's interesting to play characters like that. The only main issue is that I'd have to shave. Or actually, maybe I wouldn't, because I've seen the actual actor that plays Homelander, and in his normal life, he walks around with a beard quite a bit, about like mine. Yeah, we actually have a kind of a similar beard. I don't even know what I would do, though, as him. He's an interesting guy. I'm a big fan of the character. it's like we all know that whole series is about making fun of like Marvel and the whole superheroes thing. Like it's not glorifying. It's like really making fun of all those things. It's like a really dark, deep, dark commentary on like crazy sociopathic power people. Like everybody knows that, right? Like Homelander's not a good guy. Like none of them are. None of these superheroes are good people. It's interesting. Would you dye your hair? I've dyed my hair before, Jane. I don't know. We'll see. I don't intend to dye my hair anytime soon, but maybe. Maybe. I don't intend to, but you never know. I like how with Heath, the Joker changes reasons, right? I know, that's awesome, right? And don't worry, Jess. Relax. Relax, we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. It's okay, Jess. Relax. You're gonna be okay. Relax. You got this. You got this. You're gonna be okay. You've been okay this far, right? Look at what you've gotten through so far. You can get through this too. You got this. Relax. Relax. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Yeah. Seems checking over on YouTube. Anyway. Thank you, Uves666. Thank you very much for following over on Twitch. Much appreciated. And, yeah, Reese, I love that too. I wonder if that was a Heath decision or if that was a writer decision. Probably a writer decision, right? But what Heath did with that character, oh, bro, I don't care what anybody says. Heath is my favorite Joker, by far. That's not even close. Heath is like, man, oh man, what an amazing character. And Pook the Zook, thanks so much. And Chiron, low posture check. Why not? Still a posture check. Good night, Tranquil Hour 53. Sweet dreams, my friend. Isato Texas, bonjour, bonjour. Kari, not Carrie. Kari. This is my point. I got my reluctant phone call. Kari. Carrie. Right? Everybody. Like every sane human in the world. I feel like I'm in a Key and Peele sketch. You know, Carrie, it's pronounced Curry. Aaron, it's pronounced Aaron. Blake, excuse me, it's pronounced Balake. Yeah. Curry, that's you. Just so you know, that's you. Carrie. Reese, I'm sorry, Denise, it's D-Nice. Listen, learn how to read, okay? It's D-Nice. Carrie. Who says Carrie? JC is Jackie. Yeah, Jason Schmidling. I would do another mixology video. They're just, they're expensive. I have to go out and buy a lot of booze and ingredients. They're just expensive to make. They're fun though. I had to come up with like new cocktails to make. I've already made is there's like there's like a lot of different Native Americans. May I ask what kind of Native American that is? Oh, good for Matt. I have to go check out Articulate Designs mixology video. Good for him. Again, I love Articulate Design. He was when I first began my ASMR journey. Matt he was so nice to me. Like out of the gate, he was one of the friendliest, most welcoming, authentically kind dudes. Like he was so nice. It was really cool. Yeah, big fan of Articulate Design. I think he's just an incredibly genuine dude. Very genuine. Nutmeg is either Megan or Megan, depending on who I'm talking to. Or is that Mejin or Majin? It's up there, Majin. Magine. Magine. You know, I get it, Nutmeg. Whatever you want, whatever you prefer, you know. Say your name however you want. I'm gonna go with Magine. Magine. It's a good name. No, I'm pretty sure it's Magine. Anyway. Tranquillou, je n'en dis rien. J'ai les frères. En français, merci. Tranquillou, fait des trucs. Oh, look at me, I speak French. Oh, mais oui. Bonjour. Croissant. Je voudrais un sandwich avec jambon et fromage. My favorite part of the UK, well, James, I've only been to London, unfortunately. So London, I guess, but I would love to go see, like, the Lakes District. I would love to go. It's not England, but I would love to go to Scotland and Ireland and I would love to go visit the UK, okay? But in England, I've only been to London, so whatever. But I do want to go see a Wrexham game now. I'm like becoming obsessed with Wrexham because of Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds, obviously, in the show. Welcome to Wrexham. Oh, I forgot the baguette. Je voudrais une baguette avec les beurre et jambon. No, I really don't, Sean. I know there's a big football match happening right now. I have no idea who's winning, who's playing. I should probably watch some of it. I hear, Kieran, I hear the Lake District. I hear the Lake District is absolutely gorgeous. My mom and dad have been to the Lake District, and they love it. My mom is obsessed with all things British. My mother is obsessed with tea and scones and little cucumber sandwiches and biscuits and cakes and toffees, and my mother is absolutely obsessed with the royals and British culture. So when she went to the Lake District, she was super stoked. Yeah, I guess they're playing at Santa Clara on the 24th against Chelsea. Oh, that'll be fun. I may have to go check that out. Megan, I may have to go check that out. Oh, you go up and get your toasted bagel. When I realized I wanted to marry my boyfriend was when he said he would go gay for Ryan Reynolds. Ooh, I mean, first of all, would you not? Like, dude, I I'm sorry, there are dudes that are like, they're just like stupid, like shut up. Like, yeah. You're at a party, you're having a few drinks. Ryan Reynolds rocks up and it's like, oh my god. Hi. And it's like charming Ryan Reynolds-y way. He's like starts like cracking jokes and making you feel like dabbing you up a little bit, just being like, oh, look at you. You look so great today. Wow. Are you working? Have you lost weight? Man, your skin looks so, you look so healthy. Can I get you something to drink? Well, here. Let's go for a walk on my private beach in Malibu. Do you want to come for a little walk on my private beach in Malibu? Be like, yeah, I want to go on your, I'll go for a walk with you. Sure. Anybody who says otherwise is a liar. Straight up liar. Yeah, amigo, we're trying to get tickets to that All Blacks game. That'll be cool. I'll be super cool. Very excited. Very excited about the All Blacks. And Junction. I speak one language. I speak the only language that matters. I speak English, bro. Kidding. No, but I really only speak English. I speak a little bit of German, a tiny bit of Spanish, a tiny bit of French. That's it. But like, I speak English. Tranquillo 53. Bonnuit. How to do the Helmut? Okay, JC. So, we'll do Helmut. Alright. So, Helmut is a German accent. It's a very pleasant accent, so we'll do a bit of Helmut for a while. I always feel like I should put on the sunglasses, but no. Don't know where they are. So, we'll do a bit of this. Exactly like Ray said. I speak mostly English, but I am definitely fluent in sarcasm as well. It's like $400 for the Rams-Pats game. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's the one nice thing about having the season tickets, is that I get to go to all the games. Looking forward to this season. So Rams have got some very beefy, buff, new blokes on the team. They're like really, really intense. Yeah, so very much looking forward to seeing the Rams play this year. Hopefully we have a good season. Fingers crossed, you know. Scotland's ours, I must. Sean McKenzie, I don't doubt that for a moment. I would love to see Scotland someday. It's way up on my bucket list. I would love to go and do a tour of the distilleries, you know. I would love to go to Macallan. I would love to go to Glenlivet. I would love to go to Lafroig. I would love to go visit Glenfiddich. There's so many. I would love to go visit the distilleries and get the tours. And I want to go and fried vegan, seriously. And I want to go visit Ireland, and I want to go see the Guinness place where they get like surreal Guinness. Would love to go and do that. And JC, tragically no, but my sister-in-law is Chinese. She's from Guangzhou, and I would love to go visit China. My sister-in-law, because I don't speak any Chinese, of course. I shouldn't say of course. My brother has been working on speaking Chinese for like 15 years, and he claims that he can sort of understand it after like at least 10 to 15 years of studying. And my brother, he does speak fluent German as well as fluent English. So yeah, and so his third language he's working on is Chinese, and boy, very, very difficult. course, it'd be so much fun to go with my sister-in-law and have her be our guide all over China. I would love it. I think it'd be so fascinating. Would love to visit someday. Und Alex Amado, when am I visiting Portugal? I don't know. I would love to visit Portugal. Looks like a beautiful country, you know. Obrigado. That's all I know in Portuguese. But I think it'd be a beautiful country to go visit. Never been in Europe. I've only been to England, France, Germany, Spain, the Netherlands. I've been through Belgium. I've been to Brussels, you know, on the train station. I've never spent time in Belgium. And then I've been down to Italy, Switzerland, Austria. I think that's it. I think that's all the countries I've been to in Europe. I really want to go to Denmark. I want to go to Scandinavia. And although it looks like tragically, it feels like my, well, that's the problem. Right, Angel. Fair enough, Angel. The thing, but the Sweden trip, it might be falling apart, which is very sad. It's weird. Like, my friend who I was going to go to Sweden with, like, he's not ghosting me, but it's kind of strange. Like, he's like, yeah, I don't think that trip's going to happen, dude. I'm like, you want to follow up with why? And then I'm like, how? It's weird. I hope everything's fine. Like, he's just kind of cryptic. Like, everything okay, dude? Like, is there a reason we're not gonna go to Sweden? Did she change your mind? Like, why? I was kind of looking forward to going to Sweden. Oh well. So that trip looks like it's kind of falling apart. But maybe we go to Australia instead. I don't know. I saw people biking through a museum. That would be amazing. Angela, if I'm ever in Norway with you, you and I will absolutely bike through a museum. Kate, well, you take care again. Thank you so much. You're crazy. I'm giving you another hug. I'm giving you another hug because you're crazy, Kate. You're crazy, and I appreciate you. Okay? Both things are true at the same time. You're crazy, and I appreciate you. Thanks, Kate. Oh man, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for everything. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. Appreciate. And everybody who got a free subscription from Kate, be sure to thank her. I'm gonna bike through a museum whether they allow it or not. I'm pretty sure I might get arrested in Los Angeles, but I just don't want to. I'm sorry, Megan. That's kind of rough. Good night, Mr. Pushy. Always a pleasure. Sweet dreams, my friend. Sweet dreams. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on a lovely Thursday afternoon. It's a pleasure. What's your opinion on China? Sorry, Alex, we don't talk about those things on a trip. We're not getting political, pumpkin. Could you say you haven't traveled anywhere? No. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've not been everywhere. I've been to a few places. I've been to a couple. Thanks, Karen. Jeez Louise, Hooplaka, calm down. Calm down, Hooplaka. Go take a cold shower. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, no politics, people. This is ASMR. This is relaxing. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, what's that movie called? I just showed it to Megan. LA Story. If you have not seen the movie LA Story with Steve Martin, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Yeah, Reese. We're not talking politics, darling. No. not seen Mixed Nuts. I've not seen Mixed Nuts. But yeah, LA Story is great. I'm a big. You know what's wild? So what's weird about LA Story is that movie. Nothing, Megan. That's all there's left. There's nothing else to talk about. Yusuf Aker, go onto my YouTube page and look up a video called My Origin Story. It's about 3 years old, okay? Go to my YouTube page and look up a video called Origin Story, and that tells you exactly how, where, and who got me into ASMR. You get to meet in the video the person that got me into ASMR, as well as the actual location. So, if you're curious about my backstory, go to my YouTube channel and look up My Origin Story. Okay? I think you'll enjoy it. Can you sing like the other day? Probably not, Alex, because I can't do, how about the Mets? It's better than LA Story. Megan, DM me, so I remember it. Mixed Nuts. Yeah, DM me that so I'll remember the title. Thanks, Megan. Let's see. Yeah, I can't sing on YouTube because I'll get instantly copyright strikes. YouTube is very I might be able to do a little bit at the end of this stream, but only on Twitch, not on YouTube. So, if you want, tune in to my Twitch stream, which is happening at the exact same time, just twitch.tv/ASMR Jeremiah, and we may do a little bit of that at the end. Like I may sing, oh, Angela, I reminded myself how to sing that cowboy song from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. When a cowboy trades his spurs for wings. I actually really like that song. So I may close out by singing When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings, which is a great song. Very fun. Exactly. I just look over there. What? Nice. And speaking of topics, Biden ASMR. Gianera's Damien asks, what's something you wish you knew when you were younger? Buy Bitcoin, obviously. Yeah. Buy Bitcoin as soon as it comes out and it's worth like a few pennies, and just put like $1,000 when it's a few cents per Bitcoin. Just buy like $1,000 of it and wait until it hits $60,000 per coin, cash out and retire. That's what I would have told myself. It's funny because it's true. The movie, though, oh man, good night, Cat. Thank you so much, sweet dreams, Cat. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Dude, Angela, though, boy, that movie was weird. Like, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Like, we watched it, and it was just, like, so oddly depressing. Man, so oddly depressing. Like, it was interesting, but, like, dude, that's a dark movie. It's super dark. Like, I guess it's called a dark comedy, but, yeah. I know a guy that got Bitcoin lucky. He didn't retire, but he can do whatever he wants. Work. Good for him, Angela. And thank you, Reese. I enjoy the cowboy stuff too. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it as well. Yes, Megan. I would fly Ryan Reynolds out to me and be like, yo, Ryan. Let's get weird. Let's have a good time. You and Blake. Let's get really weird. sorry. Becky's like, Jeremiah, not appropriate. Jeremiah, super not appropriate. Jeez Louise, that's not okay. Don't say those things. Thank you, April. You mean speaking about not speaking about how we are going to. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And yes, English, please. I'm sure that whatever you said is very kind and whatever else, but we the team here, we all speak English is the common thread, and we don't want to be exclusionary. It's not fun to like talk in code around other people. It's not nice. Dude, I love A Million Ways to Die in the West. That movie is hilarious. Oh, thanks, Yusuf. Yeah, appreciate it. Supernova. You know what, ironically, the longest I've ever grown my beard was when I was 17. Was when I was exactly Arab. You got it, buddy. Arab Fahim. I was 17 and I was playing. It was my first college theater production, and we did the Lion in Winter. Kind of a semi-famous play made into a movie. But we did the Lion in Winter, and I got cast as King Philip of France, who was the boy king of France, and he was like 16 years old. Now, I was only 17. I had just turned 17, and I started growing out my beard, and I could grow out a pretty decent beard. So I just didn't shave for, weeks. I got it to about like here, like I was like I had a beard, and I remember I overheard somebody like in the audience say something like, that guy's not 16. And I thought it was funny. I was like, well, you're right. I'm not 16, bro. But I'm like 6 months past 16. So, joke's on you. Although, I did use my ability for nefarious reasons. Because I could grow such a good beard when I was 17. I remember not 16 to 12 with a fake beard. No, I was 17. I remember I went to TGI Fridays with my mom, brother, and I think my dad was there too. And I was like, I wonder if I can order a beer. And I ordered a beer, and I didn't get carded. And when you're 17, that's like, I didn't get carded. I can buy beer for my friends. That's true. Anyway, you couldn't buy a lottery ticket in my 20s without getting carded. I mean, obviously. You know what's funny though? The fun thing about me is that, yeah, I was able to look older when I was younger, and miraculously, for the most part, people think that I'm younger than I actually am, which is cool. So, apparently, I'm like a weird unicorn, where I just kind of hit somewhere in like my 20s to 30s, and I just kind of stuck in that age range, hopefully forever. Hopefully forever and ever. That's hilarious, Reese. Thank you, Kayla. I think you're right, too. Hey, Linaro. Good to see you. Like a tall middle schooler. Yeah. But, excuse me. As long as the Twilight Saga just doesn't age. I'll tell you, man, wouldn't it be amazing if we could just, like, in the next couple of years, just hit pause on aging. Just pause. Like in the next 10 years, like, when I'm in my 50s, if we can just stop aging in my 50s, that'd be cool. Because when you're in your 50s, you're still active. You're still feeling good. You can still rock, you know? So if you're like your 50s, like, yeah, Benjamin Button was a cool movie. It's fascinating. If we could hit pause, that'd be really cool. Probably not. I'm probably gonna get old like everybody before me, but we can dream. Dream. Dream, dream, dream. Supernova skies. I feel like I aged double time in the pandemic. Bro, the pandemic was wonky. That was like a weird 2 years of just like time sort of stopped, but it continued, but it didn't, but it went on, but it didn't. That's a very weird 2020 to 2022 was just like crazy, man. Nice, Officer Lasagna. Nice. Wait, you got a really nice sweet letter. Thank you, letter, with my new vacuum filters. Oh, that's nice, Angela. Isn't it funny when we get those? Sometimes we are like, thanks, Dyson. That was thoughtful. I appreciate you, Dyson. It's like totally corporate. Yeah. And yeah, Reese. Yeah, I can sing for Reese. You tell you what, I haven't seen you in a minute, Reese. For you, my friend, I sing Dream at the end of the stream. For Reese, I sing Dream. And for Angela, I'll sing When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings. So yeah. So if you're over on YouTube and you want to hear those things, if that sounds interesting to you, or if that sounds super cringy, I get both perspectives. It's either super cringy or fun, depending on who you are. But if you would like to hear me squawk out Dream by the Everly Brothers and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings, join us over here on twitch.tv/ASMR Jeremiah. And we'll do that for like the last 15 minutes, okay? What you got, Kieran? And Samko Kubinski, thanks so much for following, much appreciated. VH1 Guitar Sessions, behind the music. What's your movie recommendation, Kieran? I love movies. DXK, well, I'm an actor. I'm a card-carrying member of SAG and AFTRA, and I've also I've taught chess. I've been a chess teacher for 17 years. And Vigard, I'm representing Los Angeles, California. So sunny SoCal. But wouldn't it take the main? I'm not saying Yusuf, I want to live forever. I just want to be able to be like in my 90s and like still feel fun. Like I want to be in my 90s and still be able to hike and run around and explore and like do fun things. It's not that I want to live forever, but it'd be really cool to be like in my 80s and 90s and still feel like, yeah, Let's go swimming in the ocean. That'd be really cool. Wait, Kieran, are you actually suggesting that there's this movie called Saving Private Ryan that I haven't seen? Bro, I saw it in the theaters, man. I watch Saving Private Ryan like once every 2 years as a reminder and a shout out and a salute to all my World War II veterans, including my grandfather. Of course I've seen Saving Private Ryan. I watched it like a month ago. And yes, it's amazing. Tough movie, but amazing. One of my favorites. Yeah, where am I from? Oh. Well, I'm from Ohio, but anyway. Wait, Reese. You haven't seen Saving Private Ryan? Reese. What? You're gonna tell me you haven't seen Gladiator either? Or Schindler's List? Or like any of the great epics of the late 90s, early 2000s? You haven't seen Band of Brothers? What the heck? Clean it up, Reese. Clean it up. Reese, look at me. Clean it up. Okay? Exactly. Wait, have you ever seen that movie with Mandy Patinkin and like Robin Wright Penn? Now it is Robin Wright again. And like Carrie Elwes, and there's a giant. I think it's called like there's a bride and then there's a princess. Yes. Although, look. As much as I'm teasing you, you know, the reality is I had not actually sat down and watched The Lion King until the pandemic. I first saw The Lion King in like 2021. I know. Hey, shh. I know. And yes, I loved it. It was great. It was amazing. And I hadn't seen it for whatever reason. I had not seen it until like 2021. It was just one of those weird movies that came out like when I was like 14. You know what I mean? Like The Lion King came out in like the mid 90s. So I was like a teenager, and so I wasn't into Disney, and I missed it. I missed The Lion King. And then I finally saw it, and of course it was amazing. But yeah, so whenever I played the game, Never Have I Ever, like that was always my trump card. It was like, never have I ever seen The Lion King, and everybody was like, what? You haven't seen what? Are you joking me? And I'm like, never seen it, bro. Drink. Never seen Titanic? That's a fun movie. I recommend the Titanic. I think that's actually a good movie. I know it gets like some crap, but I really enjoyed Titanic. I actually saw that one in the theaters as well. So when I was 17, I was dating like my first serious girlfriend at the time, and we went and saw it in the theaters, and like both of us were like bawling. We're just like, I'll never let go. I'll never let go. Oh, it's a hot mess. It was great. I don't think I can watch it. My friend and I have a pact. I won't go any further, but I can't watch Titanic. That door's big enough. I agree, Megan. I agree. Never seen a single. That's crazy, Heather. Sorry, Angela. I'm just thinking of. I'm not gonna say the line, but Angela, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. And Team America World Believe. police. Listen, when you take another man's, you make a pact with that man. You know what I'm talking about, Angela. You make a pact with that man. God, Team America, World Police. Oh, man. Green Mile was great and also sad. And Hine Wehoria. Thank you very much for following. Really appreciate it. It was okay, man. The door was indeed big enough. Megan knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Megan knows. Alright, let's see. Okay, hey YouTube, I'm going to end the stream on YouTube and I'm going to do what I promised, which is I'm going to sing at least 2 songs over on Twitch. So, thank you so much, Hinawaria. I have no idea how to say your name. It sounds Maori, though. Hey, Mark Devon. So if you're on YouTube and you want to hear me squawk out a song, come join us over on Twitch right now, if that's your cup of tea. And if it's not your cup of tea, Megan. Oh my God, you're Maori? Did I get that right? Good job, Jeremiah. Wait, are you serious? I got that right. You're Maori, and I got that right? I'm sorry. I'm just impressed with myself. I called that. Wow. I'm proud of myself. I'll take that. Dude. Kia orite. Ai, kamu. Ringa pakia. Wai takaina. Aki no ne. Aki no ne. Aki. Akamate. Mate gora. Akamate. Mate gora. Atenete tangata. Uru. Nana itiki mai. Waka fuititera. Upane. Kaupane. Opane. Kupane. Fuititera. Yeah. That's for you. You know what I'm doing. That's for you, bud. That's for you. I'm gonna go see the All Blacks play in Los Angeles. I'm gonna go see the All Blacks play Fiji in like a month. I'm gonna go see the All Blacks, man. Oh, cannot wait to see the All Blacks. It's gonna be so good, bro. Man. Oh, love the haka. Okay, alright, YouTube. July 17th, yeah, like in 1 month. I need to buy the tickets today, actually. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna wrap it up. If you want to come join us over on Twitch for the end, please do join us over on Twitch. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. YouTube, thank you for everything. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And hope you have a wonderful night. Alright, take care, YouTube. Join us on Twitch. Click the link. Twitch.tv ASMR Jeremiah. Alright.